Hi, I'm Chandra Price, the founder of the Medicare Teachers Agency. We are in several states across the country and we would love to help you. Give us a call at 1-866-READY-65. Now, we don't work for the federal government. We don't work for Medicare. We're not endorsed by anybody. We're just independent brokers who like to help. 6 mistakes that we have seen when people are enrolling in Medicare Advantage plans. Now, Medicare Advantage plans vary from region to region, from city to city, from county to county. So when you're looking at your Medicare Advantage plans, if you're thinking about enrolling in one, the first thing you want to check and make sure is your doctors are in network. If you have doctors who are deal breakers for you or who you are in current treatment with and you want to make sure that you continue to see them, you want to make sure that your doctors are in the plan's network. Now, if your doctors are not in the plan network, you could change doctors, or you need to look for a plan that's going to include your doctors. So first thing you want to do is double check that. We do take screenshots when we are helping our clients so we have kind of a backup in case the network changes and you are unaware of it and you go to a doctor in good faith. Sometimes that can help when you are trying to plead your case that you thought you were in network, because doctor networks can change and they can change throughout the year. They're not annualized contracts. So the doctor network could potentially change, but when you enroll in the plan, you want to make sure that your doctors at the time are included in the plan. The next thing you want to double check is if your prescription drugs are included on the plan's formulary. A mistake is to not double check all of your medications, because every plan formulary, and formulary is just a fancy word for a drug list, every plan formulary can be different. And you want to make sure that the drugs you're currently taking are included on the formulary, because some formularies are narrow and some formularies are very rich and they have a lot of drugs on them. So if there are drugs that are important to you, make sure that they are included. During the calendar year, if you are prescribed something that is not included on the plan formulary, you can request an exception to the formulary. And sometimes the plan will approve a medication special for you and add it in for you for the rest of that calendar year so that you can take that medication. And that's something we can help you with if you want to apply for an exception for the formulary. The third mistake that we see people make is not understanding the costs that they are responsible for. Because if you go to the doctor or you receive services, or you have a monthly payment, you need to know what your cost sharing is. And that there's a book called The Summary of Benefits that I hope that you've seen. You're going to look at the summary of benefits for your plan, the plan of your choice, and it will show you what's covered and what your cost responsibilities are. So double check what you are responsible for. You also want to double check in that summary of benefits what benefits are included in that Medicare Advantage plan. Now, because every Medicare Advantage plan can be a little different, there are a few things that all Medicare Advantage plans have in common. Every Medicare Advantage plan must cover what original Medicare covers. So you're never worrying or wondering if you are losing Medicare benefits, right? If Medicare covers something, the Medicare Advantage plan must also cover it. But what you pay for those services and the restrictions around receiving services can vary by Medicare Advantage plan. So you want to know what plan benefits are included and what extra benefits are included. Now, I'm not allowed to talk about extra plan benefits or any of the costs associated with plans now. So if you are interested in talking about extra benefits or any of the costs, then please call our office and we are happy to do that with you one-on-one. Another mistake that we see is when people are traveling, not understanding the travel benefits. So if you are going across the country on vacation or to go see your grandbabies and you want to stay for a couple of months, do you understand what would happen if you had an emergency, or if you just got sick and wanted some routine care. You must understand how that works, because otherwise you can end up in a pickle. And that's the sort of thing where you'd end up calling us and we'd have to try and sort out some arrangements for you if you are traveling and you end up with something that's not covered. The last thing I want for you to double check, this is a mistake that sometimes people make. Why is this plan the right plan for me? Okay, because there are so many Medicare Advantage plans that you can choose from. If you're talking to somebody on the phone and you don't have a relationship with that person, you want to find out why that plan is right for you. So they might cover your doctors and your medications, right? But it could be that there's another plan that you don't know about that might suit you better. So you want to find out, why is this plan the right plan? And it might not just be because your doctors and drugs are included. It might be that this other plan actually offers richer benefits that are more interesting to you, but you don't even know about that plan. So double check what other options are available to you. Thank you for watching.